Hi, everybody. It's Becky. I am hanging at home alone today, and so I'm making use of the time that I have to come on. And I am super excited to be able to share somebody with you in a few minutes. She is waiting, she's updating her computer, but she will be on in a second. In this group, Make and Sell Printables. So, my journey with Make and Sell Printables started way back when I was a little girl. I have made printables for as long as I can remember. And I'm just erasing this real quick. I have made printables for as long as I can remember. I made them for kids for their birthdays and for Christmas and that kind of stuff. Miss Trisha. Okay, I may keep you busy today because I'm all over the place today. So my journey began when I was little, and I would draw mazes and activity worksheets and workbooks. Well, when I started homeschooling, I have 5 kids and started homeschooling, and I don't love curriculum. I don't like that the books tell me what my kids need to know, or I don't like what the tests would be like or the activities. And so I spent a lot of time designing activities for my own children. I also, for a season, worked as a parent teacher, a consultant, kind of. It was a volunteer job, but I was a guest speaker and teacher at teaching workshops at the charter school that my kids went to about 9 years ago. And what I found, hey Karen, what I found is that people like me like to make their own things. They like to make worksheets, they like to make checklists, planners, lesson plans, all kinds of stuff. And so I was creating things that I was giving out to my classrooms and the parent-teacher workshops. And when I would Google and I would look for, as a homeschool mom, ways to make money from home, because I was a homeschool mom and I needed to supplement, our budget a little bit so that I didn't always feel like I was taking from the family budget. And so I was always on the lookout for ways that I could make extra money. And I stumbled upon Teachers Pay Teachers back then. And at first, my thought was, well, that's dumb. Why would anybody pay for a worksheet? That's ridiculous, because I made them. And I kept stumbling upon this website. And I can see Miss Tiffani is coming on, so I can see you. Just a second, I'm not ready, but you're coming. So I put my first printable up and then was stunned when it sold. Stunned. I thought, people are going to buy things that I create from my own imagination? That can't be right. Well, fast forward now, and I'm a slow learner and I am still homeschooling my kids. So everything, I'm still homeschooling one of them, mentoring a few. Still creating printables, still doing things, but not, it took me a long time to learn what I know. I'm excited to see Tiffany down there in my thing that I got distracted. I have now made well over $30,000 on Teachers Pay Teachers alone, selling printables that I make in my part-time, in between things. But I am super excited to introduce you to Tiffani, because Tiffani, say hi.
Hi.
I want to make sure I can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Okay, Tiffany's not. This is the first time that I've been able to do an interview out here, and I'm super excited about this because I've done chit chat interviews on my homeschool page a lot, but I haven't been able to do it here because I haven't had access to my computer. My kids have had all my stuff through the school year, but Tiffani, I am so excited to have Tiffani on. So first of all, I love that you spell your name with an I, because I'm Becky with an I, and I love that you're Tiffani with an I. So first of all, where are you on the planet?
I am in Maricopa, Arizona.
You are?
Yeah.
So it's about 70 degrees here. How hot is it there today?
Oh, it's at least 100, probably. I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, yay. Okay, so there are people on with us. So
Hi,
Gail is
Gail.
here, yay. And
Hi,
Trish is
Trish.
here, and Karen's here.
Hi,
And a bunch of
Karen.
people will watch this on replay. But Tiffani, I am so excited for what has happened in the last couple of weeks with you. I can't even stand it. When I saw a thing that I'm going to write right here. Okay, can't quite see. So right here in this bubble, we've got some big wins. How many sales have you made in the last, I don't know, 3 days?
I've made 18 sales now.
What the heck? Okay, 18 sales in 3 days. Okay. And yeah, some of us have been selling for a long time. I've had days where I've sold 100 things in a day.
I want that day.
Oh, girl, it's coming because I want to talk about how new of a when did you open your store?
It had to be like a month ago. It's definitely no longer than 2 months ago.
Okay, this is where I stomp my feet and I say, that's not fair. Because you went from not having a store to 18 sales in 3 days in less than a month. Okay, now I know that you took advantage of the tribe.
Yes.
So how long were you in the make and sell? How long were you here? Because I don't remember. There's a lot of us here.
I've been here since I first signed up, so for about a month.
So you went from zero, make and sell printables.
Yeah.
You immediately joined the tribe?
Yeah, I immediately joined the tribe. It was from one of your emails, and I was like, "Oh, what is this?" So I went and bought the membership, and went through the whole thing, and then just started.
Oh my gosh! So you did the free group. You did the tribe. Did you take?
No, I didn't even do the free group. I just went straight to the tribe. I'm pretty sure I just went straight to the tribe.
Oh my gosh! Did you do the masterclass?
Yeah, I did the masterclass.
Okay, so the masterclass for anybody else that's out here, I think I created it. I don't know. I'm one of those people that can't stand it when I know something that will help you get there faster. Like it's within my DNA to help other people learn faster than me. And I think it's because I'm such a slow learner and I have fought so much with technology over the course of my journey as a maker of printables. I started making my stuff in Microsoft Word. Don't do it. I would bang my head on my computer going, gosh, why can't I get the format on the page? So frustrating. So in the class, what did you get? Was it just a power combination for you, the tribe and the class?
Yeah, it was just like I had never thought of making my own printables, but I got like just this email from you, and it was talking about making printables, and I was on the fence, like, but I don't know, something just made me get it. I went through the course, and I don't know, I'm nervous. I'm sorry. I forgot what your question was.
No, it's okay. First of all, don't be nervous because I'm leaning right now on 4 bins. I've got 2 bins of Nerf weapons, a bin of Legos, and a bin of Bionicles. I'm surrounded by chaos. I just got my whiteboard back from my son yesterday. I actually got a shower in today, but I have done these live videos with and without makeup and real clothes. It doesn't matter because the truth is that the gals in this group, we're all real people. We are in the midst of life. I still have 4 kids at home, although they're all taller than me, and my baby can sport a full beard. It's amazing. But don't be nervous because I've actually wanted to talk to you face to face.
Oh, thank you.
But I want to back up a little bit. So you went from not knowing that. Did you know that printables were out there? Did you know that was a thing you could do?
I did. I'd been homeschooling for a while, but it never occurred to me to do it myself.
Right?
And when I first started, you probably saw my comments in the course. Like every video, I was like, "Wait, how do I do this?" And I can't open up the Canva thing. How am I supposed to do it? And I can't get past step 2.
Yes.
And you had to like walk me through, and then I finally got it. And I've been, yeah, doing it ever since. And I had to go back to my first few printables and like fix everything up because they were a mess.
But you just started.
Yeah.
You just started. So
Hmm.
a month ago, you had no printables. I was in your store yesterday. You have more than 0 printables. How many
Yeah.
printables have you made?
I just finished my 12th yesterday, I think it was.
You're up to a dozen printables in
Hmm.
less than a month,
Yeah.
a dozen printables and 18 sales.
Hmm.
That Tiffani, but this isn't magic because I loved our brainstorm game.
I did too.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So when you're here in this free group, this is not part of the free group, but part of the tribe. I play a game called the brainstorm game. And the power of the brainstorm game is to help you kind of see what's hiding inside your
Hmm.
imagination. But you were like a like a scratch off lottery ticket. I'm working with you, and I start scratching at the surface, and I'm sitting like we do the brainstorm game through Facebook Messenger,
Hmm.
and I'm doing my hair, and I'm texting, and I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm texting, and I'm starting to see what you have under the
Hmm.
surface, and I was like,
Really?
I
Oh.
need this. Like now, it's been that way with everybody that I've done the brainstorm game with, but your stuff in particular speaks to me because you're a writer
Thank you.
and you have powerful resources.
Oh, thank you.
I love them.
Thank you.
So, what's your big takeaway? Could you have done this on your own?
Oh, no. 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 I'd still just be, I don't know, buying everybody else's stuff, not even thinking about making my own. My kids actually make requests of me now. Like they want me to make the kind of curriculum, the kind of writing stuff. They come to me with ideas and be like, "Can you make this? I want to do it next week." So,
Right.
and so
How old are your kids?
they're 12, 13, and 16.
Oh, wait, we got twinsies almost 12,
Oh,
13, and 16. I have a 14,
okay.
16, 18, 22, and 20 something.
Okay, so a lot more than me.
It's okay. Not kicked one out. I got one married in Texas.
Oh, cool.
And we still have 4 at home. 2 just graduated. So we've
Oh,
got one that
wow.
just got their bachelor's degree.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was it was kind of sad. We
Hmm.
took them for so we got a bachelor graduate and a high school graduate with his associate's degree.
Wow, that's amazing.
Huge milestones. And we took them to take their pictures down at the ocean because we live by the water.
Nice.
And they were being funny, marching by, and there were these 3 teenage kids, and they marched by the 3 teenage kids, and the teenagers were like, "Oh, congratulations." And it dawned on me that that was their graduation procession. That's all they
Oh,
got were these
yeah.
3 strangers watching them be goofy marching by. It's crazy, crazy times. So,
That sounds
um,
amazing.
the reason I wanted to come and have you on here is because I'm so blown away by the amount of work that you've put in. And the one of the things that in the tribe, and I want it, and I'm out purposefully talking about the tribe because there's at least 7 gals in this free group right now that I think need the tribe.
Mm.
Because when I talk and interact with them, I see like the scrap. I'm like, oh, she needs the tribe because inside the tribe, you created things, but then
Mhm.
the tribe helped you.
Yes. Oh my
So
gosh.
what kinds
Yes.
of things what kinds of things has the tribe done for you? Because it's not me, it's the tribe that's magic.
Well, the tribe, my store exists because of the tribe.
Mhm.
The tribe fixed my covers. My
Mhm.
covers were not what they are today.
Mhm.
um, Trish and Gail and Amy have helped me with looking over my stuff and correcting things. And it's just been so much help. And I just wouldn't be able to do it without the tribe.
Yeah. I'm actually pulling up your store. I'm going to share your link because I want
Oh, okay.
people, I want everybody here out in now, again, we are a no, it's not self-promotion. Let's see if I can see if I can figure out how to do this. I can never figure out how to actually share. I'll put it in the comments. No, I won't. That didn't work. I haven't done this in a long time. So make and sell printables. I'll have to add it later. It's not letting me in, so I don't know. And somebody is saying the tribe is a game changer. And
it is.
For me, it has been as well, because I have learned so much from everybody within that collective. And what I love is that the tribe isn't about Becky. The tribe is about you guys. And I remember, like, I saw your ideas in the brainstorm game. And then as the thing that has made this happen is, yes, you have amazing ideas. But you've also been open to the people coming alongside, and you've been vulnerable, and you've been saying, okay, this is what I have. What can I do to fix it? What can I do to improve it? And I have watched Renee. That's okay. You have to allow ScreenYard to use your name. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so writing with Tiff. So,
yes,
and I was gonna write it on the board, but I thought it'd be so much better to have the link out there. And the cool part about working in a small group is that, first of all, the gals that are in the tribe are like you, where they're fully invested in learning, and that they've embraced the fact that there is magic in helping somebody else succeed. So you're not in there comparing your sales. Like this is a big deal for somebody. Like, I didn't get my first sales in the first month that I was on Teachers Pay Teachers. I certainly didn't get 18 sales in 3 days for a long time, because I was doing it by myself. I didn't know how to do this. I didn't know what a cover was. I didn't know what a terms of use page was. I didn't know how to create links, and none of this stuff made sense to me. It was so like probing through the dark.
Yeah.
But in the tribe, there's so many people. Now, everybody that's in the tribe is also in this group. And they're super helpful and wonderful.
Yes.
But inside the tribe, they're like all in. It's like, okay, let's get busy.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do this. And then you'll throw up your cover, and then people say, oh, fix the font, fix the color, move this around. Ooh, maybe try this layout. Ooh, try that layout. But that's where you have excelled. And that's why I asked you to come on, because you take it all in stride, and then you tweak it. I have one son that when I try to help him with writing, he kind of goes like this, like,
please stop.
Please stop. Then I have another son that's like, hey, Mom, just tell me everything you want me to write down, and I'll write down everything that you tell me to write. So I got that. And then I have 3 sons that are like you, that are these sponges of, they're creators, but then they're tweakable. Like, oh, if you just fine tune this, if you just fix that, it'll be magic. So, and that's what I'm watching happening with your store, is that you found your voice.
Yes.
You know what your people will want. People like me want your resources. I'm peeking at your store. You can't see it. But actually, I'll pop your picture back on in a second. I'm going to show the store. Can I do it this way? Oh, I can do it this way.
Oh, cool.
Wait, let me see. I think I can show it. The reason I haven't done this in so long, it's like, does it work?
It's doing something.
Ta-da! Okay, so here's Tiffany's store. And she did, so this is from 0 to 18 sales in less than a month. And in that time, she put up her store. She watched the tutorials and figured out how to do this quote box thing. That took me years to figure out how to do, She figured out how to make her own banner, right? Did you make this?
Yes, I did. In
Okay, so
Canva.
same tutorials that I found that helped me with my banners too, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then she has these wonderful, look at her covers. So this one, did this one sell a bunch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's
So
the one I just sold a lot of.
this is very timely, which is amazing. And I'm just going to openly confess right here staring at this that I did not know what Juneteenth was until
A lot
I
of people
saw.
don't.
Yeah, I had never heard that term before. I was so blessed that you created that, and it's so timely. Like people need that right now.
Yeah, I agree.
I needed that. But look at the covers. So the covers they're bold, they're clear. I saw your first covers. Your first cover did not look like this.
We don't need to get into that. Okay.
No, my first covers are actually, I have a bunch of really bad covers still that I need to go back in. But look at these. They're clear, they're easy to read, and they're branded. Like once I find you, you took all the coaching like to heart. So they're color coded based, I think, on topic or subject.
Yes.
You have the little tab in the corner that tells you that it's a series. They're beautiful.
Thank you.
Everybody else that's watching, all of this happened in less than a month. So do you have kids with you? I hear kids.
Oh no, they're upstairs. They're playing a video game right now. Oh, cool. That's probably what you hear.
Okay, no, that's cool.
I stole one of their headphones here.
Yay. Okay, so and somebody said that they learned about Juneteenth in Story of the World. I had never heard it. My husband works from home. He's a computer guy, and their day at work yesterday was dedicated to zero work, and it was all Juneteenth, and
cool.
It was a really cool day. So let me get that off the screen. Which one is that? So in a nutshell, that I love this free group because this free group has there's the same kind of collaboration that happens.
Yeah.
People are still very encouraging. You can raise your hand and say, hey, does this cover work? What would you tweak? And people will come and they will help you.
Definitely.
We still do brainstorming out here. You still get all the parts and pieces, but watered down.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's different. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. The tribe is different. And I wanted people to see you because next week I want to open the doors to the tribe for this long. Because I was talking to Renee this morning, and Renee was sharing in the tribe that the magic of the tribe is that it's so small that we can seriously roll up our sleeves and dive in. And you and we're becoming friends.
Yeah, it's really intimate,
isn't it? It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Is it worth it?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Could you please invent a time machine and go back to 2012? Because I would like to join the tribe then.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. So cool. So I'm going to pop it out. Okay. So Renee, yes, I would have never shared that screenshot in the group. No kidding. Okay. So Renee shared a secret sauce tip. Now in the tribe, we share different kinds of things. So there are templates that I share.
Yes.
There's so much that happens in the brainstorm game that at the end of the brainstorm game, every single person goes, what did you just hand me?
And your Pinterest templates made a huge change for me in how quickly I can make pins. Like I used to spend at least 15 minutes per pin because I just can't figure out how to do it. But ever since you posted those the templates, I've just been cranking them out.
Yeah. Well, and that's the magic of templates, because you as a creator, like your covers that you've created, those are your templates now.
Yeah.
When you create a new product, you just infuse that new topic right in, and then you're branded, right? People scroll through and they go, oh, that's tip. Oh, that's tip. Oh, that's tip. Super easily recognizable. for somebody like me that has 300 or something products and did not brand like that, it's really hard. It's so much work to go back and rebrand everything, which is the season that I'm in, is going back. I found one of my top downloads the other day, and I looked at it and I went, and I thought, okay, if like 3,000 people loved it like that, boy, are they going to love it the way
Exactly.
they're really cool. Let's see. So Tiffany Walker, lots of free temples here.
Thank you, Renee.
So, yeah. So super, 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 super cool stuff in the tribe. Now out here, I do sell a lot of those things. So you can buy the Pinterest templates. You can buy the Crafting the Perfect Pin. You can buy the cover templates and the 200 ideas for worksheets and all that stuff. But I throw them into the tribe because I want the tribe to feel like you landed in like Narnia. You walked in and you went into the wardrobe and went, what are you?
That happened for me in Crafting the Perfect Pin, the keyword research. That was like a crazy game changer for me. It was, I felt like I was in on some like super top secret mystery, you know. It was just really cool.
That's cool. And huge. You know, I was talking with my husband about okay, and I'm just gonna say out here publicly that nobody in my house understands printables except my youngest son. My youngest son, Steven, is 14, and Steven has 3 or 4 printables that he's made that are tucked in my store, and he's made over $100 on.
Oh wow!
And so he gets it, and he loves it. Like, he loves the whole creative thing. My husband, years ago, he's like, Becky, don't give away the keys. Don't give the keys to the kingdom. But there's magic in being able to share those secret tips with people. Like you and I, we're not in competition with each other.
No, I don't feel like that at all.
And what you create may inspire me to do something. It may.
Yeah.
It may. I may decide to infuse something that I've gleaned or learned from you, but I am not ever stealing your things. I am not ever stealing your ideas. And teaching you things like the keywords on Pinterest. Girl, your hair's like, it's so dark. See how gray my hair is? So I had dark brown hair. Now, it can't have anything to do with the fact that I'm 51, but my hair has gotten so gray trying to figure this stuff out. Even just Pinterest. It's like, really? Do you need all these boards? And what do you do in the title? And what do you do with the description? And the layouts of the pins? Let me see if anybody has questions. Let's see. Oh, Renee's saying her husband doesn't either. It's like, in my house, if it doesn't roll on 2 wheels, and if it's not sharp, the boys don't care. So they just don't care. Okay, the tribe has all the help and support on the printables, of course, but honestly, the sense of community and encouragement is priceless.
I agree, Gail.
I completely agree. And I love the diversity of the talent. Now, like I said, everybody's here. So you have, in this free group, there are master photographers, master graphic designers, you have master writers, master editors, template creators, and printable wizards. Like, they're all here. But in the tribe, they're like, hey, I can help you with that. It's like, what? Are you kidding me? Renee just did, one of the services that Renee does that part of like is in the whole brainstorming thing. It's like, girl, you should do this. She took one of my printables, and then I am not a photographer. And so she took my printable, she made it, and then shot it professionally so that I could redo my covers with real copies. And that is something that has kind of grown into a business, kind of born out of the tribe. That not everybody that is in the tribe is going to go on and make writing assignments for kids. or math worksheets. I know one of the gals in there she's such a gifted graphic arts designer that I feel like I need to just like bow at her feet. She's so talented. And she will go on to do amazing templates and things for people that
I saw
are
that.
just fantastic. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and celebrate you.
Thank you.
I really did. And so thank you for, with zero warning, being able to come on and deal with the fact that Becky's crazy. So I love it. Thank you for being teachable and open and wonderful. Thank you for making the things that you are making truly make a difference. So one of the things, I've been interviewing top milestone earners on Teachers Pay Teachers. These gals have made $75,000 or more, wow. $500,000 or more.
Wow.
And so one of the secrets that you either stumbled upon or like God opened up the heavens and just showed you is the need to find your place, your niche,
yes,
in the sea of things that are out there, and that there is room for everybody to make a difference and to make things that will impact and bless and encourage and strengthen other people. There truly is a place for everybody out there. But when we try to copy what other people are doing, it's not good. So one of the things I think that's been magic is the wrong word, but it's one of the things that's magic is that you started right there. You started in your sweet spot and in a place that there's a need that needs to be filled. So I'm a homeschooler too. And one of our master homeschool goals is to teach our kids to be excellent communicators, both orally and on paper. And so for me, I look at your stuff and I see gold because you're not telling people to write, like, I'm going to peek at your story. You're not telling people to write a story about a person. You talk about things like the power of naming your heroes, or how the power of showing something and not telling something. Like saying that I'm scared is very different than saying my armpits are sweating and my knees are knocking and, you know, my heart is pounding out of my chest. And those types of skills are not only lacking, but they're desperately needed, no matter where our kids land, no matter where we land, right? To be able to do that. So you found your sweet spot, which is amazing. You're teachable, which is beautiful. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Like my son's like, don't even tell me.
No.
And you're humble. I love that you're humble too. So that I love that. So I think that's it. Do you have any closing thoughts? Anything that you would tell like somebody that just jumped into the group today? Any words of encouragement before we wrap up?
Yeah, I would say join the tribe, definitely. And I would say to keep at it, just keep putting things in your store because people can't buy what's not there. So you have to get your stuff out there, get on Pinterest, even though it's really, really hard. I'm on a free trial of Tailwind right now. Like I'm trying everything I can. And
I'll give you a Tailwind thing. I have the paid version. I had the paid version of Tailwind. So this is a free inside tip just because I'm talking to Tiffani. Tailwind is a Pinterest sponsored scheduler where you can pin your pins in advance out on Pinterest. However, Pinterest's algorithm right now favors new content. And so with Tailwind, if you schedule your pins, too many pins, it actually tanks your reach. So you won't get as much juice. It's almost better to just create a couple new pins a day and use Tailwind because it's kind of fun to play with. It makes it feel good to know that you at least have, you know, a pin going out a day or something. But I canceled my Tailwind and my reach skyrocketed.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't, I had heard
Wow.
through, I have my fingers in with all these different, I mean, I have Facebook coaches and Pinterest coaches and email coaches. And I was talking to somebody about Pinterest, and she told me about the algorithm with Pinterest and how that it's the image and the title and the description, like those things need to be fresh.
Hmm.
And that when you're scheduling it, actually it throttles your reach. You don't go as far.
Oh,
And she said she canceled her Tailwind and her reach skyrocketed. And I thought,
that is
okay,
crazy.
I'm going to try it. And I went up like 200,000 like impressions in a day.
Oh
It
my
was like,
gosh.
I said, okay, I'm not going back to Tailwind.
Wow.
I did just hear yesterday, because I was telling somebody else in another group that same thing. And then somebody else commented that Tailwind is working on fixing something in their algorithm,
Mhm.
whatever, however they do their wizardry behind the scenes, they're trying to fix it to match with what's going on with Pinterest right now. But the reality is that there are different parts to creating a printable.
Mhm.
We know that, right? We've got the printable itself, we
Right.
have the cover, we have the description, all those things.
Mhm.
And then there's the things like Pinterest that we can do to help cast the seeds out there to say, hey, my store's open, come find me.
Yeah.
But learning the art of Pinterest is actually one of the things that really makes a huge difference
Mhm.
because it's such a beautiful visual platform. It really is going to make, like for you, the fact that you're already here, and I mean, you just like jumped in and you're doing everything that you're supposed to do. I hope that you take screenshot pictures of like your statistics and right. It's kind of like, you know how, okay, I have got 50 pounds to lose. I hurt my foot about 5 years ago and I stopped being able to go on my daily hikes. And then we're in Washington and it's dark and I like yogurt and chocolate. So I put on a few pounds. And as I'm starting to lose weight again, I don't want to take a picture because I'm fat into
Yeah.
myself in my mirror. Like, I'm like, okay, I don't want to see this ever again. And yet, when I lose the 50 pounds, I'm going to want that before picture so
Exactly.
that I can look at it and go, oh, look at where I was and look at where I am. Like, with the printable journey, it's the same thing. So you take a picture of your old cover. I think I grabbed a picture of your first cover. I forgot, a picture of that, and then you put it next to the new one, and you go, look at how much I learned.
Mhm.
And the same thing with your statistics. Next year, your Juneteenth sales will, you're going to sell more than 18 of whatever that is because it will have marinated. You're out on Pinterest.
Mhm.
People that loved it will share it. And it's, so you get to compare where you are today versus where you're going to be next year. It's cool. So
Yeah.
take pictures as you think of it, or like keep record of tweaks that you do. You know, when I started adding, when I started interlinking things in my product descriptions, about a month later, I'm like, where are all these sales coming from? Why am I suddenly selling this Bible thing that I've never sold any? Why is it now I'm selling multiple every single day? Why?
Wow.
And it came back to the fact that I had linked it in the product descriptions of another high selling thing, another high
Oh,
selling
okay.
Bible product. And so they found it in that one and then were able, so that little thing, I want to take note of that before I wasn't selling anything, but by
Mhm.
interlinking, my sales skyrocketed. So all those things make a difference. And then
Yeah.
you can share that with like people in the tribe. You're like, oh, girl, I just looked at your descriptions and you don't have any interlinking in there.
Yeah.
You need to
Yeah.
go in there. You need to fix that. Because I don't have 29 hours in my day. I've got
Exactly.
24. So I think that's it. I'm gonna let you go and get back to your day. I'm gonna end by saying thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for asking me.
I'm thrilled, and everybody that's in the tribe has success stories like you on different levels with different things.
Mhm.
But girl, This that's like superstar status. So I wanted to come on and just share that with everybody. So
Thank you.
if anybody has questions for you, are you cool if they tag you or ask
Oh,
questions?
definitely. Yeah.
Okay. So you'll be able to go back in there. Everybody go check out Tiffany's store, because you want to look at, you want to take note of the consistency of the covers, the clarity of the fonts that she chose, the way that her things are laid out, the clarity in the title of the products and what she did in her descriptions. Oh, and if anything jumps out at you, buy it too, because it's really good stuff. Especially if you like writing, you're going to love her stuff. And I would say that you didn't pick kindergarten type products, right?
No.
Yours are middle school?
Yeah, it's middle school, around middle school and up, 4th and 5th and up.
Okay, cool. So I think that's it, everybody. You guys go have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the tribe. Tiffani, don't go away.
Okay.
And I will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.